The human condition. Real-life challenges. Save all, may the power of the Kabbalah be with all. On this journey of life, we seek answers to the big questions that surround us. Philosophy is a powerful guide in this inner quest. She invites us to question our beliefs, face our fears and break with illusions that limit us. Critical thinking allows us to unravel the complexities of existence and understand the true essence of who we are. Through dialogue with the philosophical tradition, we learn from the great thinkers of the past, finding inspiration in their insights and wisdom. The search for meaning and purpose guides us on our journey, revealing a self-realization that goes beyond superficial ambitions. As we move forward on this journey, wisdom will guide us through life's challenges and uncertainties. Let's embrace the power of philosophy and find the true essence of our being. Remember, the pursuit of wisdom is an ongoing journey, but each step brings us closer to a more authentic and meaningful life. The human condition. The human condition is a broad and complex concept that encompasses the characteristics, experiences, and dilemmas shared by human beings throughout history. It involves biological, psychological, social and philosophical aspects that shape the existence and life experience of each individual. Let's list some items of the human condition. Starting with consciousness and self-awareness. Human beings have a unique capacity for reflection and self-awareness. This ability allows them to question, think critically about themselves, the world around them, and seek to understand their own existence. Mortality and finitude. Awareness of death is a fundamental characteristic of the human condition. The finitude of life and the perception of one's own mortality influence the way people attribute meaning to their actions and seek purpose in life. Desires and afflictions. Human beings have desires, needs and desires that can often be accompanied by afflictions, suffering and dissatisfaction. Dealing with these afflictions is an inherent part of human existence. Freedom and responsibility. The human condition is also intrinsically linked to freedom of choice and responsibility for decisions taken. This freedom implies the ability to shape one's own destiny, but it also requires taking responsibility for the consequences of such choices. Social relations and identity. Human beings are social beings and, as such, construct identities and relationships with others. Family, community, culture and society play key roles in shaping identity and the way people see themselves and are seen by others. Search by meaning. The search for meaning and purpose is a constant restlessness in the human condition. Many individuals seek to understand the meaning of life and find values and principles that give direction and meaning to their actions. Transformation and evolution. Human beings have the capacity to adapt, evolve and transform themselves and the world around them. This capacity for change is a dynamic feature of the human condition. The analysis of the human condition is a central question in philosophy, psychology, sociology and several other areas of human knowledge. Throughout history, thinkers and philosophers have dedicated themselves to understanding and exploring the complex aspects of this condition, seeking answers to fundamental questions about the meaning of life, the purpose of existence and the afflictions inherent to the human condition. User. Deepening the discussion about the human condition, its anxieties, desires and anxieties. ChatGPT. The human condition is a complex and multifaceted reality, full of anxieties, desires and anxieties that shape the experience of each individual. To deepen this discussion, we can explore some key aspects. Desires and desires. Yearnings and desires are an intrinsic part of the human condition. Humans crave things like happiness, love, success, personal fulfillment, belonging, freedom, security, and self-actualization. These aspirations often drive people to seek personal growth and strive to achieve their goals.
Existential anguish. Along with the yearnings and desires, existential anxieties arise. Awareness of the finitude of life, uncertainty about the future, the experience of pain and suffering are some of the anxieties that accompany the human journey. The search for meaning and significance in life is a natural response to these anxieties. Conflict between reason and emotion. The human condition often faces internal conflicts between reason and emotion. People have the ability to think rationally, but they are also influenced by emotions and impulses. This duality can lead to dilemmas and difficult decisions in various situations in life. Search by identity and belonging. Human beings seek an identity, a sense of belonging and a connection with others. The formation of identity is closely related to the culture, society and environment in which the person is inserted. The desire to be recognized and accepted by others is a basic need. Tension between freedom and determinism. The human condition is also marked by the tension between freedom of choice and the determinism of circumstances. Although human beings have a degree of freedom to make decisions, many aspects of life are shaped by factors beyond our control, such as genetic inheritance, social environment and historical events. Search by meaning and purpose. The search for meaning and purpose is a constant in human life. People seek to understand the purpose of their existence, the meaning of life and the role they play in the world. This quest can lead to philosophical, religious, or spiritual explorations. Interpersonal connections and love. Interpersonal relationships and love play a crucial role in the human condition. The desire to love and be loved, to form meaningful bonds with others, is a powerful driving force in people's lives. Balance and pursuit of happiness. The human condition involves the search for balance and emotional well-being. People seek happiness, but this search is not always linear or easy. The balance between the various aspects of life, such as work, relationships and self-care, is essential for well-being. Going deeper into the human condition is a philosophical and psychological challenge, as it involves a deep understanding of the complexities of the human being. Each individual lives their own experiences and deals with their own afflictions, making the human journey unique and enigmatic. Reflecting on the human condition allows us to better understand ourselves and others, seeking a greater sense of meaning and wisdom in existence. Reflections on the role of reason and emotion in an individual's life. The role of reason and emotion in the individual's life is a central theme in philosophical and psychological discussions about human nature. Both play important roles in decision-making, in forming convictions and in the quest for understanding the world and oneself. Let's explore some reflections on each one's role. Reason. Reason is the cognitive faculty that allows humans to think logically, analyze information, make inferences, deduce conclusions and make informed decisions. It is considered one of the distinguishing characteristics of the human being and has been a powerful tool in the development of science, philosophy, and technology. Decision-making. Reason is essential in making rational and considered decisions. It allows us to assess the consequences of our actions and choose the option best suited to our goals. Self-knowledge. Through reason, the individual can explore and understand himself more objectively, identifying his values, beliefs and motivations. Critical analysis. Reason allows you to analyze information critically, questioning previously established beliefs and ideas. This contributes to intellectual development and the evolution of societies. Emotional control. Reason plays an important role in controlling emotions, allowing the individual to deal with stress situations and emotional challenges in a more balanced way. Emotion. Emotions are affective and subjective responses to internal or external stimuli and play a crucial role in an individual's life. They influence behavior, social relationships and the way we perceive the world around us. Affective orientation. Emotions provide effective orientation about what is significant, important, or threatening to the individual. They can direct attention and drive action. Expression of identity. emotions are also a way of expressing our identity and communicating with others. They play a role in interpersonal relationships, helping to create emotional connections with others. Motivation. Emotions can be sources of motivation, influencing our goals and behaviors. For example, the desire for happiness can drive the search for personal accomplishments. Learning and memory. Emotions are also related to learning and memory. Intense emotional experiences tend to be more memorable and can shape our future attitudes and behavior. The interaction between reason and emotion is complex and dynamic. The balance between these two faculties can be a challenge, as an excess of reason can lead to coldness and emotional detachment, while an excess of emotion can lead to impulsive and irrational decisions. Developing healthy emotional intelligence is important for improving your understanding of yourself and others, as well as for making more balanced and informed decisions. Finding a balance between reason and emotion is essential for a fuller and more meaningful life. The quest for wisdom. The quest for wisdom is an intellectual and spiritual journey in which human beings seek to acquire deeper knowledge, understanding, insight, and a broader view of the world and themselves. It is an aspiration that crosses cultures and eras, being a central concern in several philosophical, religious, and spiritual traditions. Let's explore some important aspects about the pursuit of wisdom. Knowledge and self-knowledge. The pursuit of wisdom involves acquiring knowledge and cultivating self-knowledge. As people explore different areas of knowledge, they also strive to understand their own emotions, motivations, and values. Reflection and questioning. The pursuit of wisdom requires a reflective and inquiring mind. Questioning assumptions, dogmas, and established beliefs is essential to advancing on the path of wisdom. Philosophy and critical thinking play an important role in this journey. Search by sense and purpose. Wisdom is often related to the search for meaning and purpose in life. People want to understand the purpose of their existence and how they can contribute to the well-being of themselves and others. Values and ethics. Wisdom is also closely linked to values and ethics. The quest for wisdom involves reflecting on moral issues and making ethical decisions in various situations in life. Humility and recognition of ignorance. A paradoxical aspect of the quest for wisdom is that it often begins with acknowledging our own ignorance. Humility in admitting that there is much we don't know paves the way for learning and growing intellectually. Transcendence and connection with the whole. In some spiritual traditions, the quest for wisdom is related to transcending the ego and connecting with something greater than the individual. This search can lead to a sense of oneness with nature, the universe, or a transcendent reality. Learning from experience. Wisdom is often associated with practical wisdom, gained over a lifetime through experience and lessons learned from successes and failures. The quest as a continuous journey. The quest for wisdom is not a final destination, but an ongoing journey of learning and personal growth. Wisdom is not something to be achieved and permanently possessed, but rather an ideal to be pursued throughout life. The search for wisdom is an undertaking that requires time, dedication, and willingness to explore the mysteries of existence and the enigmas of the human condition. Each individual can follow different paths in this quest, whether through philosophy, spirituality, arts, or science. What is important is the willingness to deepen in knowledge and understanding, seeking a more meaningful and enriching life. Approach on the importance of seeking wisdom as a way to face the afflictions of life. The search for wisdom plays a fundamental role in facing the afflictions of life, providing a solid basis for dealing with the challenges, uncertainties and suffering inherent to the human condition. Next, we will address the importance of this search as a way to face the afflictions of life. Understanding afflictions. Seeking wisdom allows the individual to better understand the afflictions they face. Through knowledge and reflection, it is possible to analyze the roots of afflictions, their causes and effects, which can help to deal with them more effectively. Build resilience. Wisdom contributes to the development of emotional and psychological resilience. As the individual acquires a greater understanding of himself and the world, he becomes more capable of facing adversity and overcoming challenges without being completely shaken. Search for solutions and strategies. Wisdom is an ally in the search for solutions and strategies to face life's afflictions. It promotes creative thinking and the ability to find constructive ways to deal with difficult situations. Cultivating patience and tolerance. Wisdom is also related to cultivating patience and tolerance. It helps the individual to accept human limitations and deal with frustrations and difficulties with more equanimity. Search by meaning and purpose. The search for wisdom often involves the search for meaning and purpose in life. By finding a higher purpose and meaningful values, the individual can find motivation and strength to face adversity with more determination. Emotional wisdom. Emotional wisdom is an important aspect of the quest for wisdom. Understanding and managing one's emotions helps to face afflictions in a more balanced way, avoiding impulsive and harmful reactions. Learning from past experiences. Wisdom entails learning from past experiences, both your own and other people's. This ability to learn from experiences allows you to avoid repetitive mistakes and make more informed decisions. Pursuit of well-being and lasting happiness. Wisdom is also linked to the search for a more lasting well-being and a more solid happiness. Finding a balance between the physical, emotional, mental and spiritual dimensions contributes to a fuller and more satisfied life. In summary, seeking wisdom is an ongoing and enriching journey that provides us with tools to face life's afflictions in more constructive and meaningful ways. Wisdom does not eliminate all afflictions, but it enables us to deal with them in a more resilient and conscious way, enabling personal growth and a deeper understanding of life and our role in the world. Discussion on philosophy as a path to self-knowledge and self-realization. Philosophy has traditionally been regarded as a valuable path to self-knowledge and self-realization. It offers a reflective and critical approach to fundamental questions of human existence, allowing the individual to deepen his understanding of himself and the world around him. Let's explore some aspects of this discussion. Self-knowledge through philosophy. Philosophy encourages the individual to question himself, to reflect on his beliefs, values, and motivations. Through philosophical dialogue with himself and with others, the individual can discover hidden aspects of his personality, emotions, desires, and fears, promoting greater self-understanding. Critique of illusions and self-deception. Philosophy is a powerful tool for questioning and challenging illusions and self-deception. By examining subconscious beliefs and assumptions, the individual can overcome limited or false conceptions about himself and the world. Reflection on values and ethics. Philosophy also addresses ethical issues and values, leading the individual to reflect on their moral principles and actions. This process contributes to a deep self-reflection, helping to build a more ethical and responsible character. Development of critical thinking. Philosophy develops critical thinking, helping the individual to analyze information objectively, question assumptions and argue logically. This can lead to greater mental clarity and more informed decision-making. Self-realization and meaning of life. Through philosophy, the individual can find a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in life. The search for answers to existential questions can lead to self-fulfillment, as the individual finds direction and satisfaction in their actions. Dialogue with the philosophical tradition. The study of philosophy also involves a dialogue with the philosophical tradition, that is, with the ideas and thoughts of philosophers throughout history. This dialogue with the wisdom of the past can provide valuable insights and diverse perspectives for understanding yourself and the world. Cultivation of philosophical virtues. Philosophy encourages the cultivation of philosophical virtues such as humility, tolerance, intellectual courage and curiosity. These virtues can contribute to a journey of self-improvement and personal growth. In short, philosophy offers a rich and challenging path to self-knowledge and self-realization. It invites the individual to engage in a process of deep reflection, investigating himself and the world around him. By developing a critical and ethical approach to life, philosophy can enrich the human experience, promoting greater self-awareness and contributing to a more meaningful and authentic pursuit of self-realization. Okay people. Ending this video. Thanks to everyone who watched this video. Offer your like for gratitude. If you are not subscribed, sign up. And until the next video. May the power of the Kabbalah stay with all.